Hey Bonehawks, this video is all about Mortal Kombat 1. This game is arguably the best game that NetherRealm Studios has ever made. The gameplay is fantastic, the backgrounds, the stages, everything looks so clean, and like the cameos and the combos, chef's kiss. It's like if Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11 had a baby, this would be it. That being said, there are a lot of things that seem incomplete and missing about the launch of this game, especially things that seem to be NetherRealm staples. So in this video, I'm going to list 5 off for you of the biggest ones that I've noticed. And if you're into Mortal Kombat 1 content, consider subscribing because that's all we're doing from now on.
Accept your death.
Coming in number 5 on the list is the inability to tag your moves. This was a really bizarre choice in my opinion, because that is just such a quality of life thing. Although this isn't something that I've really particularly used, this is such a huge thing for beginners. When you're trying to learn a string, just having it on the screen and being able to see it. If you're out here and you're trying to figure out a move and say you're not hitting it, and then maybe you're like, am I getting the input correct? You have to pause, go back into the moves list, and find that move and look at the inputs. This, again, is just such a bizarre change because this has never been the case in NRS games before. Here we are in Mortal Kombat 11, their previous game, and you just press triangle to tag your moves, and they appear up on the screen. Just like that. You don't have to go into any sort of crazy menu or anything to look at them. You can just have them on the screen the whole time. Even in Mortal Kombat X, which is almost 10 years old now, you could tag moves. This just doesn't make any sense to me. I could see if they replaced it with something a little bit more innovative, but it's just not there, and it's just a small thing that could help beginners that I'm not sure why they included. So number 4 on my list is an online practice mode. Although they do have this listed on the menu, it says in the bottom left, coming soon. And the weird thing about this is they didn't even spell coming with a K. They always do that. They spelled it with a C. This is Mortal Kombat. What are you doing? This is another odd decision because this is another quality of life thing. People get in practice mode with their friends and they figure things out. A lot of times really broken things that we can fix are found out in online practice mode with two minds coming together. Why this is not available right off the bat is very confusing to me. Hopefully it comes sooner rather than later, but again, just absolutely bizarre that it's not here right off the bat. I was kind of hoping when I was playing this and I saw this in the pre-release, the week before the actual release on the 19th, that this was just something that they were kind of teasing until the actual release date came out, but nope. Release date came and went, and we still have no online practice mode. Number 3 is yet again another online mode, no online rooms, which is again another staple for NRS games. They've always had online rooms, but in this game, you only have ranked, casual, and private. There's no lobbies to go in to chat with. Again, those lobbies could get kind of toxic sometimes, but given that we have Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 all kind of within the same release schedule, and they're doing even crazier things with their rooms, for Mortal Kombat 1 to not have any, it's just, again, just a bizarre situation, especially considering Mortal Kombat 11 had rooms. And in addition to that, although not full crossplay rooms where you could play between PlayStation and Xbox. This seems like just such a backwards thing to not include in a brand new game. Number 2 is unclear tournament rules. In the tournament mode here, most things seem fairly standard, but there's 3 things on the bottom here that make a huge difference to how you're supposed to play. And one is Fatal Blow cooldown, whether it goes into cooldown when missing on hit, the Fatal Blow damage boost, where you can actually do the same thing that you did in Mortal Kombat 11 and just kind of tap buttons to reduce damage. And this is a huge one, the Fatal Blow delayed armor, whether the Fatal Blow armor is delayed or it activates right away. These are 3 extremely huge game-changing things that they have added to the tournament mode. This makes it a little bit more difficult, I would imagine, for tournament organizers to decide, are we using these? Like, these are all set to on by default, so is that how they want us to play, or are they going to turn them off? Adding this feature seems like it adds more confusion than it does clarity when it comes to tournament rules, and I'm not really sure how to prepare for a tournament myself, given these are all on by default. And the number 1 thing that is absent from Mortal Kombat 1 is crossplay in any entity at all. even between PlayStation and Xbox. Like I said, they were doing it with Mortal Kombat 11. Why did they go backwards and not do it at all in this game? They were fairly quiet about it. They even had it as on the Steam pre-release, but then later removed it. Same with the frequently asked questions on their website. They had it up there saying that it wouldn't be available at launch, but it's something that they're working on. But it's interesting to me that they had it at the end of Mortal Kombat 11's life, but they don't have it at the beginning of Mortal Kombat 1. I'm hoping that this is... My optimism is that they're working on it and they're very close to full crossplay, because Street Fighter 6 launched with full crossplay. Tekken is advertising crossplay. We're the only major fighting game franchise to not have crossplay. It just seems very behind to me. And again, I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that it's coming out really, really soon. But as of right now, it's kind of disappointing that we're that far behind. And there you have it. 5 things that are noticeably absent from Mortal Kombat 1. If you're looking for tutorials and guides and just trying to get better at Mortal Kombat 1, this is the channel for you. Consider subscribing. Leave a like because it really helps me out. We post videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonox, all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonox in the next video.
Accept your death.